Miss Shell Brightwood says, what I've noticed on dating apps is men not engaging in conversation. And so it rarely gets to the point where it becomes a date. Welcome to Mr. King's Taste. Let me explain to you why this is happening. So, you match with a guy on dating apps. It's very obvious that you find each other attractive, and yet he's not even talking to you. Why is this happening? Some people will tell you it's because he's shy, he doesn't know what to say, or he's just mindlessly swiping just for validation. And yes, sometimes that is true for some men. But let's be real, darling. You're not just matching with just about any man, are you? First off, let's look at the numbers. Dating app statistics show that on Tinder, women swipe right on 1 in 20 profiles. On Hinge, women swipe right on 1 in 10. This means that most women find very few men very attractive. AKA, for every one guy you really like, chances are everybody else likes him. So now, that kind of man's incentive to give all his attention to one woman, it's pretty much zero. The second thing to address is the fact that men are driven by testosterone. Physical appeal, physical attraction is what kicks off the pursuit. Which means if a man finds you attractive, he's going to be trying to make something happen. The possibility of intimate access is enough of a motivation to make any man get galvanized into action. AKA, if he finds you attractive, he's going to be trying to make something happen. At the very least, for the possibility of clapping your cheeks. So, Miss Brightwood, you strike me as a very smart woman. So I'm going to ask you this. Why would a red-blooded, highly desirable, testosterone-fueled man, biologically wired to pursue physical access and then connection, match with a woman that he finds attractive and not do anything? Why wouldn't he make a move? You guessed it. It's because his roster is already full. Let that sink in. You see, quite literally, if this was a football game, you're on the bench. AKA, you are a reserve option. He already has his active players in the middle of the game. When one of his rotation members falls off, gets injured, or ticks him off, he'll be in touch. You feel me? Bear in mind, I am giving you this raw truth the way I would if you were my little sister. This ain't some hearsay stuff. I have lived this. I'm talking from direct experience of this lifestyle. And I know many men who will vouch for just how true it is. This is exactly what abundance does to men. It removes urgency by creating options and gives him the luxury of being selective with his attention, because quite literally, he doesn't have to chase every opportunity. So, if you are matching with attractive men who you can tell have a bit of leverage and they're not engaging with you, it's usually not because they're lazy or shy. It's because quite literally their roster is full and there is no space on it for you right now. You are on the bench / in reserve. There is no other reason why a healthy, red-blooded, attractive man will match with a woman that he finds attractive and not talk to her or try and make something happen. That doesn't happen unless he actually doesn't have the space for you. However, if someone on his roster falls off, you will probably get a message. I know it doesn't sound nice, but it's the truth. And once you can see it and understand it for what it is, you can finally stop taking it personal and just move in ways that are smarter for you. Does that make some sense? Peace.